everyone.
That's nice.
We're, we're about to begin.
Yeah,
Okay. Before we start, maybe do you have any question or are you good to go?
I'm good to go. I did hear what uh, other Brian and Evan had questions, and Ryan with Riani, so I'm good. I did get the idea.
Okay. All right. Really good. Everyone, thank you so much for making the time. I just want to say that this is a really exciting pilot project for our CEO right here. Okay. I can see the finalists. The finalists are entering. Okay. Going to wait until everyone's here. Okay, I think everyone is here. I can see some of them are very anxious. They're very nervous to start.
No,
Uh,
no need to be. This should be fine.
okay, uh, welcome everyone. My name is Juliette, and I'm going to be the host for this entire night. Now, before we begin, I would love to first invite our CEO, the heart and brain of this entire event, to say her opening statement.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and good morning and good afternoon to our champion panels. Welcome to the last session of our competition, the last boardroom. So before we start, I would like to personally extend a thank you to our champion panels for being here. We know that how busy you are, and the fact that you have made yourself available in your busy schedule truly means the world to us. To our finalists and our community members tuning in from Discord. Today today we are honored to have the incredible champion panelists representing diverse industries and global regions. They have supported us from the first moment we reached out, and we are deeply grateful for that. So let's give them a big shout out. uh, the main reason we intentionally brought together panelists from different parts of the world and across various industries is for our community to see clearly and loudly that global opportunities are real and accessible. So in a time where like what we have in Indonesia right now, unemployment rates are rising, while we are actually in Indonesia, Indonesia is one of the world's largest, youngest, and most productive ages in the world. And I believe it is the most capable talent pools as well. We want to show that we can build an international career from right where we are. And champion panelists, your presence today embodies that global marketplace. You are here to show our finalists and community that backgrounds, degrees, and traditional work experience do not limit our potential. So your involvement is helping to shape the next generation of virtual assistants and specifically and remote workers in general. So for that, we really thank you once again. So, all right, because our time is limited, I'm going to return this to host. And once again, let's just give a big shout out for our champion panelists who made it today.
Okay. Okay. Now, thank you so much, Rini. Now, before we move to the pitches, we would love for our finalists and the audience to get to know our incredible champion panelists. So may we have a word from each of you? I'll begin calling one by one, if it's okay. Okay. I'll start with Nader. Hi, Nader.
Hi there. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Could you
So,
please?
yeah,
Thank you.
just a quick one on a brief description. So, I'm the operations director for Neo Medical Communications. We're a pretty new agency that works in in the pharmaceutical industry. So, we do whenever they have any drug launches, we basically provide the materials for that. We've used Rieni's um, basically business for support. We do either outreach or just developing materials inside or even admin work. So I guess yeah, that's it really.
Thank you so much. Okay, next I see Evan. Hi, Evan.
Hey, Julia. First, I want to congratulate the 12 of you. That's to go from, I think it was 700 or so down to 12 is, I'm sure you're nervous, but really impressive. So you should be really proud of yourselves. And you shouldn't be nervous. This is what Rieni and Juliette, and I'm sure more, have put on here to get you to this point has been really impressive, really impressive. I'm chief operating officer of a online marketing company. We operate in the United States and Canada. We have been in business for 22 years. We've been working with Virtary for about 5.5. We have several different tasks that the VAs work on. I think our team is somewhere in the 20 plus range, and have been fantastic experience, and really excited to hear what you all have to say. And I'm sure it's going to be fantastic as well.
Thank you so much, Evan. Next we have Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ryan Glasser. I am based in California, and I've been a serial entrepreneur for most of my life. And I first met with Rieni back in 2012. At that time, I had an investor relations agency working with public companies in oil and gas, real estate, mining, technology. And now I own several other businesses here in the US. And we have operations in California and North Carolina. We're primarily in wholesale distribution and consumer package good manufacturing. And virtual assistants have helped me with my career with communication and data research and all kinds of other tasks that we worked on for a long period of time. So congratulations to all of you guys for getting this far, and looking forward to this final round.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Next, we have two Brians here, two incredible Brians. We can start first with Brian Shelley.
Yes, my name is Brian Sheely. I run a company called Cascade Asia, and we are a due diligence firm that's focused on Southeast Asia primarily, and kind of broader Asia by extension. I'm based in the US in Washington State, but I've worked with Rini and her team at Virtary for probably 8 years or so. It's been quite a journey, and we've appreciated all their wonderful support. So yeah, very much looking forward to today and learning from each of you and your experience in this challenge, and would echo what's been said before, that very impressed with each of you, and that you've made it this far, and eager to learn more about your experience through today. So thank you.
Okay, next we have Brian Denenberg. Hi,
Hi,
Brian.
thanks. Am I on mute? No, great. Echo everybody else that congratulations on making it this far. I've been working with Rainey since 2012 or 2013. I don't remember. Rainey probably knows better. And looking forward to seeing all your presentations today. Best of luck.
Yes, and we also have Mr. Sunil Bhaktani. Hi, Sunil.
Hi, hello everyone. I want to start with congratulating the finalists. I know it's been a tough job. Out of 700 you've done an impressive work. Definitely, you've done an impressive work. So you are here in the finals. So great job already. And myself, I'm Sunil Bhaktani. I run a BPO in India. I have been in BPO, KPO industry for about 23 plus years now. I've seen the uh, BPOs or virtual assistants role maturing from just simple work, doing a simple task of copy paste to doing a very complex process, being an integral part of the client's team. So that's how it has matured and evolved as a VA's role. And I'm sure some of you who have been working at Virtary for 10 plus years and 5 plus years also, you've seen a sea change in the way VAs have been helping the businesses all across the world. So I'm glad Riani reached out to me. We are just connected on LinkedIn and we actually got connected for a business opportunity. I wanted to uh, try some VAs for one of my clients in Indonesia. And although that did not work, but we still have been in touch and discussing different business opportunities. So that's how she reached out to me, and I'm glad I'm part of this initiative. Thank you, Riani.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Okay, now, before we start off our event, I want to give a little shout out for our key supporters. That is ActiTime. ActiTime is a powerful time tracking and productivity platform trusted by companies worldwide, and they're generously supporting our mission to help more Indonesians enter global digital careers. Okay, before we begin the pitches, I'm going to ask our amazing operator team to share the Discord broadcast screen. Judges, finalists, this event is being broadcasted tonight live to our huge community on Discord. Okay, there it is. We can see the comment section. They're all very excited to watch all of you tonight. The comments are pouring in. We also have our amazing team. Shout out to Daryl. Hi, Daryl. Yes, the chat is going fire right now. Okay. Yeah, that's a wrap. Now, we're going to proceed. Okay. Love that energy, by the way. Now, everybody, without further ado, let's begin. Welcome to the last boardroom of Deca VA Hunt 2025, your first and only online virtual assistant competition seeking the next best VA under Virtary. So let me briefly explain the purpose of this session. This is the final step before we announce our champion, where each finalist will pitch, answer questions, and demonstrate how they perform under real-world expectations. I'm going to remind the finalists that this is how the mechanism goes. You have a strict pitch time limit that is 2 minutes, preceded with a Q&A session. During the Q&A, the 3-minute limit is flexible but used as a guidance. The timer will only start once you begin speaking. Champion panelists, feel free to dive deep because this is your chance to truly know each finalist. All right, finalists, get your gears up ready because we are officially starting the pitch session. I'm inviting to the stage Muhammad Azizul Hakim. Get your cameras and mic ready because you're about to have the stage.
Thank you.
Okay, you may start.
Okay. Hi, panelists. Thank you for your time. It's good to see you. My name is Aziz, a data-driven VA specializing in content system and continuous improvement. In Deca VA Hunt, I serve as the SEO strategist and copywriter for my team. Based on that background, I offer 2 VA solutions. First, research. I'm comfortable and experienced in working with the entire life cycle of data analysis and online research. Second, content support, including data-informed planning, write SEO-friendly articles, provide all SEO support, both on-page and off-page, CMS posting and management, and tailor social media captions based on their unique characteristics. Next slide, please. In our group challenge, we are tasked with launching a blog campaign for looks model management with the ultimate goal of reaching 30,000 monthly blog visitors and 5,000 email subscribers within 12 months. As the SEO strategist and copywriter on my team, I develop the main deliverables for our client, including identifying weaknesses in the client's blog metric data, lead my group in defining an article topic, write a human and SEO-friendly blog article, developing on-page SEO strategies such as keyword planning, choose listicle as the article format, writing a headline aiming for a score of greater than 60, and SEO-friendly URL slug. Off-page SEO strategies by compiling our individual task result for searching website in fashion and modeling that accept guest posting with good DA scores and backlinks, and crafting Instagram and LinkedIn caption to promote the blog article. The outcome of my work was shipped as key deliverables for our client. From this project, I learned the full cycle of digital marketing with SEO and work efficiently in a team with diverse skills and backgrounds. Next slide, please. So if you are looking for a VA who can help with sharp analytical thinking, reliable execution, resilient performance, and is ready to learn and support global clients, congratulations, you have found one. Thank you for your time and attention.
Thank you so much, Ka Aziz. Okay, now we're ready for the question and answer sessions. Judges, you may open your mic and start asking.
First off, excellent job, Muhammad. As far as some of the copywriting that was on the previous slide, or even elsewhere within the project, did you utilize, or were you allowed to utilize even any AI technology to expedite the project to completion?
Okay. Thank you for your question. I utilize AI, especially AI for SEO tools like Ahrefs, Moz, and Simras and Google Keyword Planner to seeking relevant keywords to increase our chance to get more traffic, and also to get the good score in headline to increase the CTR. And I also use ChatGPT to optimize the captions, and while still maintaining human tone, I still review and rewrite everything to make sure it still have human taste in it.
Good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ivan.
Okay, there's still enough time. The other judges would like to ask questions.
I'd like to ask a question. I may ask this a few times of of the VAs, but can you maybe say one KPI, for example, that you've really improved for this client, and what you've done in it? Yeah.
Okay. First, the KPI is outside the scope of work of this project. But if we have more time to do it, I have a plan to maybe integrate workflow like Google Analytics and Google Search Console to immediately looking at the change of the SEO metrics like CTR or traffic and so on.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nadir.
I have a question. So did you reach the goals?
Okay. Thank you, Ryan. As this is the goals is in 12 months from the project deliveries, but if it needs to be simulate to that goals, I think the plan is maybe create something like a monthly mini goals and create something like forecast, like will I or our team align with that goal in 12 months from now?
So I have a question, Aziz, for you. This is Sunil. So you said you have 12 months to achieve this goal.
Okay.
But what is the approach? You made the plan for 12 months, but what is going to be the approach? You have already decided you will be making blogs, what will be the keywords, you have already metadata is prepared, everything is prepared. But how are you going to implement it? What will be the approach as a team from your side?
Okay. Thanks for the question, Sunil. What I've planned is maybe
I'll make
in
it very
yeah.
easy for you. I think I'll make it very easy for you.
Okay.
What is the frequency of analyzing and checking, reviewing your plan if it is working? If it's not working, what would be plan B for you? That's the
Okay. Okay.
approach I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay. First, in this task, I deliver plan B like deliver list of website with good DA and SEO metrics to backlinking to guest posting that accept guest posting. That the
Okay.
first plan, and the second, after monitoring, I think we will post not only once but create content plan and elaborate the keywords, the focus keywords. So it will enable the client to add inbound link, outbound link, or something like that to increase the chance of traffic.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
thank you,
good to me.
Sunil.
Okay, the time is up. Now, thank you so much, Aziz.
Okay,
We are
thank you.
going to move to the next finalist.
Okay, pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Great job.
Um,
It's not easy going first.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm inviting Ayu Kusuma Wardani. Ayu, you may begin.
Okay, is my voice clear? I'm just making sure first.
Yes, you go.
Okay, hi, Ayu, the supportive backbone of the team. So my working style is simple. I lead with empathy, sincerity, clarity, and a lot of we're in this together energy. So my top two VA strengths are community engagement and support, where I make sure people don't just get answers, but feel guided and supported through the process. And social media prep and strategy, where I turn ideas into content plans based on real data and audience behavior. So while I may look like the social butterfly, the wings are backed by logic, structure, and strategy. So in the group challenge, we had to build a full content plan based on actual social media metrics and figure out what was working and what wasn't. Not everyone in the team had experience with analytics or digital strategy, so I took the initiative to guide the process. I explained how to read metrics, how algorithms behave, and what makes content perform. But in a way that felt simple, doable, and not intimidating. I worked closely with them until everyone felt confident applying the concepts and not just following instructions. At the same time, I executed this strategy for our team Instagram, and the results showed up fast. Over 10,000 organic views in just 5 days, while we are starting from a fresh account. And the best part, we didn't just perform, we had fun. We captured hilarious, heartwarming behind the scenes moments that we can actually look back on and smile. Because growth doesn't have to be dry, right? So let me leave you with this. You can go to the next slide, please. What if you work with someone who brings strategy and structure, but still keeps the experience human, supportive, and genuinely enjoyable? What if the person you pick is not just capable, but someone who lives the entire team with her? What if performance and empathy didn't have to compete? They could actually grow together. Are you ready for that? Thank you for
Okay,
the
thank
time.
you so much. Thank you so
Unintended.
much. Okay, now, judges, would you like to ask questions? You may open your mic.
Yeah, I have a question. Can you just explain what your actual role was on the team and what the tasks that you completed were?
My role was to handle our team Instagram and to make sure that everyone is aligned, doing their task properly and on time. So, for example, after we divided tasks, I told the team, if you're lost, I'm sitting right next to you. I reach out to teammates one by one, explain the reasoning behind the task. So I showed them how to do it and make sure they actually felt confident in doing it. Then I did daily check-ins, but not to micromanage, but to make sure no one was secretly struggling.
Great, thanks.
Okay.
Are you two questions actually.
Sure,
First,
sure.
when you were referencing the metrics and tracking and being able to explain it to the team and
Yes.
use it to hold accountability. What if any, what systems were you using to do that? And then you mentioned 10,000 organic views within the first 5 days. What kind of post did you put on Instagram or posts on Instagram to gain that traffic?
To get that traffic, so we were posting, making account for the team Instagram, right? From what I saw from the competitor, which are other teams, they usually don't have the specific, what is it that you call the brand archetypes. So first I have to decide what kind of brand archetypes that resemble that actually showing our team best, and I put Chester and Everyman because team Instagram should be something relatable and should be fun. And about the metrics, we were actually already provided by the client, the dummy client, about the Instagram and the LinkedIn and the Spotify. So from that data, we can analyze what like the three strength and the three weakness. For example, if they it's about a podcast, right? The listener doesn't like it if the title is about A, but the listener loves we got an increasing listener on B topic. So that's why we can conclude something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, that time is almost up. Thank you so much, Ayu. Thank you so
Okay.
much for the questions.
Thank
Okay,
you.
next we are going to the next finalist, Lutfiarani Savitri. Okay, you may begin your pitch.
Okay, hi everyone. I am Lutfiarani. Do you have spreadsheets full of data but struggle to find the insights? That's where I help. I'm a data systems and strategic analysis PA who does two things. First, I organize your messy data into clean dashboards you can actually use. Second, I analyze your performance and competitors so you know what's working and what's not. Data organization and strategic analysis, both proven through my Deca work that I will show you next. Next. I successfully completed 2 Deca tasks for career coach Elizabeth Hayes. My individual task involved building an automated Excel system to clean her messy TikTok data. This analysis uncovered a critical insight that storytime topic content achieved 44% engagement, drastically outperforming career tips at 20%, proving that she was using the wrong format. For the group task, I conducted a comprehensive strategic analysis, revealing a drop in engagement from 6.7% to 5.9% despite follower growth, suggesting content fatigue. My work included identifying core strengths and weaknesses and benchmarking against top competitors. Ultimately, I delivered both strong technical execution and actionable strategic insights for the client. So, what does this mean for you? It means I bring two skills most VAs don't combine. First, data organization, cleaning data, extract insights, and creating visualization. Second, strategic analysis, tracking performance and researching competitors. Most VAs either organize your data or analyze your strategy, but I do both. So if you need someone who handles your data and delivers the insights, I'm ready. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Karen. Okay, next we invite the judges. If you have any questions, you can open your mic.
Hi, Lutfiarani. Awesome job on your presentation. Just a few questions, maybe real quick. You mentioned that you were identifying the core strengths of competitors and their weaknesses. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? How did you do that?
Okay, for finding the strength, I analyzed the metrics from the TikTok metrics data that Elizabeth Hayes have. So by the data I analyzed and then found that 3 top strengths and 3 weaknesses. That by the top strength, we use that data to give the recommendation for Elizabeth.
Awesome. And then here's another question for you. I don't know this, I don't know social media very well or how to monitor it or how to analyze, but I do know that there probably is a role for AI to be played in this. Tell me, did you utilize AI at all in this process? If so, how did you utilize it?
Yes, I used AI as a tool to help organize the results, organize my thoughts, and refine my analysis, similar to how I use Excel or Google. But the work itself is mine. I collected it for the data that give to us. I found the patterns, made the strategic decisions, and delivered the insight. AI as a assistant, not my replacement.
A
Okay.
quick question on that. If you don't mind me asking, what AI tool did you use for that?
Sorry?
What AI tool did you use to, I guess you got insights from the data from the Excel sheet? Is that what you used the AI for? And what tool was it?
I use Claude.
Use what,
I
sorry?
use Claude.ai, not to find the
Oh,
insights, but to help to brainstorming and uh, like an assistant just used to work smarter.
I see. And for the data extraction, can you do it? Have you done it from TikTok to Excel, or can you also do LinkedIn?
For the data is from TikTok. We have the data. It's from the Deca. So the Deca also provide the data, but the data is messy. So I need to clean it up and then standardize the format. And after that, I get the insight for the data. So the data is from Deca, but the structure is messy and unstructured.
Can I ask a quick question, Julia?
Okay, yes, just one more question.
Yeah, one quick question. So as far as Excel and your knowledge of Excel, how did you gain that? And was that something you've done recently, or is it something that has been built up?
Sorry, could you please repeat?
Yeah, sure. As far as your usage of Excel in particular, Excel can be so very basic or so very dynamic. How have you gained knowledge of how to use Excel? Was it something that you were taught? Is it something you self-taught? Videos? How did you gain that knowledge?
Oh, for Excel, it's because the data is extracted to us by the Excel, but actually I can use the another tools if the client need to uh, get the insights for the larger data, because as we know that Excel is basic and it only maybe calculate the smallest data. So if the client need to adjust the data as the bigger, so we can use the another tool.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Rani. The time is up. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're inviting the next finalist, Wismiati. Okay, you may begin your pitch.
Hi panelists, I'm Wismiarti. You can call me Is, a project coordinator focused at Min VA. From my Deca Challenge, my top strengths are task coordination and follow-up and organizing. Next slide, please. Of course, in the Deca Challenge, my team handled a task, Susanna fans of Desert Bloom Detox. As the project coordinator, I assign tasks based on roles, check on team well-being, clarified obstacles, and facilitate solution. And focus discussion. The staff may how to stay clear under pressure, communicate across different working style. If you need a project coordinator, can manage your team, align members and partner, and support global time zone, I'm the right fit. With me, your team becomes more structured, focused, and productive. You're not just getting a VA, but getting a partner who drive and deliver real result. Thank you.
A quick question. Thank you for this presentation. Now, when you said you were just a coordinator in the team, but and other teams had different roles, how do you make sure that everyone was on the same page, everyone understood the task?
Yes, actually, what a tough question. The most challenging was coordinating different time zone and member other activities. I review the profile based on a registration form, and then mentioning that the profile by the mentor. When the mentor assign the role, each role for the other team, so I delegate the task based on each role mentioned by the mentor.
How did you make sure that the work done by each team member at each stage was accurate? Was there any quality assurance, quality check done?
I'm sorry, could you repeat again?
Was there any quality check done before saying that, before you telling the client that, okay, the work is accurate, it is complete?
Sorry, can you repeat again? Sorry, because
Was there any
is
QC
there any
done?
technical problem in my audio? Sorry.
No, I'm saying, was there any QC done before you, because you are the coordinator, you were communicating among the team and the client, as I understand. How did you make sure
Yes,
the
of
work
course.
done was accurate? How did you make sure the work done was accurate before telling the client it was complete?
Yes, before we give the result, we discuss among the member what is the solution for the client. So we check again with the other team, like for the digital marketing, and also for the analyze and the other team, and we discuss again. This is the answer. So I gave the client the answer and the solve problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Is, for your time. Okay, now we're going to go to the next finalist, Bernadette Saptayani. Bernadette, you may begin your pitch.
Okay. Hi everyone. From the eyes, it falls to the heart. From words, it slips to imagination. I'm Bernadette from East Nusa Tenggara, your creative operations virtual assistant that overyoung design and learn ability skills. Think of me as the bridge between clarity and concept. You drop the information and convert them into visual solution that land with intent. The paper background I use in my design presentation tests everything back to the tagline inside, ignites innovation. It marks the starting point where insight is captured, the spark that ignites clarity, and the momentum that shapes innovation. Next slide, please. In his Kia team at Deca Hunt portfolio, my team was handled Dessert from Detox, a boutique wellness and detox center in Sedona, Arizona, as our client. Our responsibility is help her to gain her mission, which is to expanding online to reach more women seeking clarity, balance, and long-term wellness. And as a creative team role, I personally contributed mock-up and presentation design, as you can see in this slide. As a result, the team presentation was successfully designed using the brand's color palette, ensuring visual consistency and a clear connection to the logo. The big takeaway I got from this project is how essential communication is, especially when working with a team. Talking things out keeps everyone aligned and makes the whole process way smoother. Next slide, please. So, share your insight and I'll transform them into clear, well-executed visual solution that ignite action and drive innovation. Therefore, if you are looking for a VA who can interpret your ideas and craft polished visual outputs and who's ready to learn quickly while supporting clients across the globe, I'm the right fit for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bernadette. Okay, now inviting the judges. Do you have any questions?
What types of content do you focus on? It seemed like it was visual, you said, but then it also said something about content, other types of content. What was the content that you specialized in creating?
It can be, but in this task, I just made a flyer mock-up for Instagram and newsletter mock-up. But I also can editing video.
When you were doing the mock-ups, how did you decide color palettes, the image content, anything as far? How were you making your decisions on the content for whatever platform you were making it for?
Okay, so the first one is based on the client. If they like give me the responsibility to do by myself, so I will doing the research first, like which color that really shows their brand, and also with how to be consistent about the content with their brand at the time.
Okay, thanks.
Question from me as well. So what sort of tools do you use when you create I guess you make PowerPoint slides, you make posts, you make newsletters on WordPress, I assume. What sort of tools do you use for that?
For the design, I use two applications. The first one is Canva, and the second one is Photoshop.
Okay. And you do posts for LinkedIn and WordPress as well, or what sort of content do you create usually?
Usually social media content.
For Instagram mainly, I assume, videos.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
I see. Anything on LinkedIn, or it's not like post, more like text sort of thing?
For LinkedIn, it's only for myself, but because I work with a couple of people, so it's usually based on what my client asks me to do.
Yeah. And you make PowerPoint presentations as in like for pitch decks, I guess, or is that something you'd work on?
This pitch decks, do you mean? I mean,
pitch, yeah.
I don't
For
get it, I'm
example,
sorry.
when we sort of take the material from our website, we put it into like a PowerPoint to kind of pitch it to a potential
Oh,
client.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I can help that. I can help you guys to make your presentation also at the same time.
Cool. That's great.
Thank you very much, Bernadette. Okay. Next, we're going to the next finalist, Melody Rarasati.
Yes. Hello. Great panelists. Nice to meet you. My name is Melody. I'm a tech-savvy virtual assistant who helps business leaders run smoother, smarter, and more efficient operations through the right digital tools. My top services are the digital system and workflow optimization, and also data processing and analysis. Next, I will explain about the Deca Challenge. In the Deca Challenge, my team supported Susanna, the owner of Desert Bloom Detox in Arizona. So she wanted to increase her online visibility through influencer partnership, social content, and email campaigns. Recently, Susanna had just completed a webinar and she had a messy registrant entries. In here, I clean and analyze the entire dataset so it will be ready for her next webinar campaign. On the digital
Oh, there.
Oh, is it for everyone or just okay?
Yeah, I think there's a
the
technical.
initiative to streamline the team operation by compiling all the essential links and resources. From this project, I learned how the VA world operates, and I also learned how to collaborate in a team who has different skills and roles. So here, why I'm the right tech VA for your business. I can help make your operation clearer, faster, and more efficient through the right technology. So you can focus on the growth while I handle the system behind it. So if you're looking for someone who can choose, set up, and manage the right technology to support your operation, I'm here ready to empower your business growth through smart and reliable tech solutions. Thank you for your time. I'm Melody, your digital operations VA.
Thank you so much, Melody. Okay, now time for some questions from the judges. We invite you.
Juliette, can we go back a slide?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna piggyback off the AI question, Melody. When you're doing any sort of optimization for the time tracking system, the responses to the owner, are you using AI for any aspect of it? And if so, what particular programs are using or used?
Yeah, to do the analysis, I use AI to help me do the analysis. So I use the AI to help me standardize the format of the registrant data. And also I use AI to help me compare between the influencer and search who are the influencer that will fit with our client. And for the software, the time tracking software, this is new for me. This is the first time I use active time. So I read the documentation and also I tried with a different role using the dummy user. So I know what is the function, what are the features, and then choose the right configuration for the team.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank
I have a
you.
question.
Yes.
Can you give me an example of where a task was not being completed on time and how you overcame it? Did you hear me?
What task was okay? Can you please explain? Can you?
Yeah. You were managing the time tracking system.
Yes.
Was there an example where things were not being completed on time and how you overcame it?
Oh yeah. Based on my experience, all tasks are delivered on time because we do the monitoring. So we only have 5 days. So every day we check about the task and then how far has the team worked. So there is no overtime in doing the task.
One quick question. What sort of tools did you use when completing your project?
Do you mean for the time tracking system?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it is. We
Using
use
AI.
active time. For the time tracking system, we use active time. In there, we can organize the task and then assign the task to the team. And also we can do the monitoring there. And then
Sorry, as in like the AI tool, because I think you said use the AI tool for standardizing some data.
Oh yeah. For the standardizing the data, I use ChatGPT, and to help me find the influencer, I use modash.io.
Oh, you used Monash.
Yeah.
Is that to find the influencer? Well, sorry, I know it's
Yeah.
off time, but what's that part for?
Yeah, Modash. Yeah, Modash.io has they have the database of influencer, and they have the data of the influencer, and they have the engagement rate, and also what are the bio of each influencer, and then we can compare each influencer there, and then we can search what are the topics for the influencer that we want to search.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Melody. The time is up. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Now we're going to the next finalist, Fitri Amalia Sai. Fitri, you may begin your pitch.
Okay, hello everyone. Nice to meet you all. My name is Fitri. I'm a visual focus VA. I serve as a visual designer in my team, and my responsibility is to make sure that all the material that we produce is stay clear, structured, and aligned with our brand's identity. My top two solution for the client is first is creative development, is to rewind any idea or concept and sharpening them into a consistent brand identity. And the second is visual and layout design. It's to translate any concept or idea into a tangible output that feels easy to understand. Okay, next slide. This is my Deca portfolio as a visual designer. In this group task, our group were asked to translate the Lux brand identity into a cohesive mood board and also a newsletter mockup. So I took responsibility to create the mood board, design the newsletter, and test the newsletter layout using MailChimp to make sure that it was ready for actual deployment. I also contribute in our group social media updates during this event. Overall, from my contribution, my team have maintained consistency and also ensuring all the visual outputs were stay clean, usable, and ready to present. I also learned that how to translate a brand's identity into a visual that not only aesthetically pleasing, but also structured and functional. Next, please. So if you're looking at a VA who can translate your idea or concept into a clear structure and cohesive visual outputs, well, the answer is me. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, thank you so much, Fitri. Now, time for some questions.
You said you've used MailChimp and you've created yeah, can you elaborate on that? Where you had to use it?
Okay. Yes, I used a MailChimp as our tools for designing the newsletter layout. Before designing our newsletter layout tools, actually we have two options, whether it's MailChimp or HubSpot. But considering the free plan account that we use, we decided to using MailChimp because uh, we can design our newsletter layout and also we can test it into a several email recipient directly. But if we use HubSpot, we have to in a prepaid plan account to testing the newsletter. So we pick the MailChimp.
Perfect. And for the social media aspect, you said you've created social media posts. I assume it's Instagram?
Yes.
Or
Yes, I handle our group Instagram daily updates like carousel, like static post or reels updates to activate our account that our viewers can get information for our daily activities during this Deca event. Mainly, it was like UGC content, so we just introduce our members and our activity during the discussion or the task delivery system into our Instagram audience.
so I'm not sure if it's with Deca, if you can see some sort of KPI. Like, did you see some sort of what views did you get, or is that calculated, or it's not
Okay.
something?
So I actually want to know the insight data too, but since our account is a private account and it's not a business or professional account, I cannot see the real insight, but we can see the metric itself, like the engagement metric, like the shareable, the likes, and the comments. It's uh, kind of good actually from this 7 days daily post for our Instagram views.
So I'll
Um,
ask the same question differently. I mean, I'm sorry, Nadia. So what are the metrics that you would be look for? I know you had restrictions on the account, you couldn't see the stats. What are the metrics you would see for and you would like to present to the client?
Okay. For our newsletter mockup, basically, if I'm not mistaken, there's two mainly metrics that we know that our newsletter design can be a winning in our email marketing, which is open click rate and click-through rate. But to gain this metric, we have to use another analytical tools, especially in MailChimp, we have an insight tools. But since this main task deliverable is just to highlight and showcase the design of our newsletter, so I cannot searching any further that analytical metrics. But there's two main metrics that uh, we can uh, we can seek in our newsletter design.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
sorry, I
Uh,
just have one more question. That's okay.
okay, more question.
Because it's quite interesting. So I guess overall, you've done the newsletter designs. That's what you kind of work on. I assume you do PowerPoint designs and just creative in general. On that aspect, are there any AI tools you use, or it's not something that you're
Okay.
using at the moment?
Okay, so since the newsletter designs, actually, from deciding which kind of hierarchy or the typography or the element that I showcase in our newsletter layout, I use ChatGPT, and I kind of brainstorming which kind of element that should I showcase in the headline or in the body or in the CTA. So from brainstorming with ChatGPT, it it kind of showed me that for the example, for the headline, we have to use a bold typography so it can like an eye-catching moment to our viewers in email. So in the body, maybe we can use some copywriting technique to get an attention also to our viewers. And for the bottom of the structure of the email layout, maybe we can use and utilize the CTA button of the tools that in MailChimp we can utilize the CTA button with inserting any kind of link that leads to the whether it's a website or any kinds of link. So we have to make sure that all these elements like headline, copy, and also the CTA button, it's all responsive to any kind of device.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fitri. Okay. Next, we are moving to Sudrajat Priyo. Sudrajat, you may begin.
Okay. Hello, panelists. I am Sudrajat. I believe where user clarity can meet system integrity. As a tech support in our team, I am responsible for end-to-end system readiness that involve initial setup, user training material, as well as continuous monitoring. And my top 2 solution is technical operation coordinator. I'm bridging team and tools, managing user management, and providing technical assistance. Also, the last one is QA or testing support, which is I conducting workflow testing by simulating multiple roles between admin, manager, and regular employee account to ensure system stability and accuracy. Okay, next I will explain about my portfolio. So during my Deca journey, our team was introducing to a new challenge by adopting ActiveTime as a core platform for our workflow. I took on the responsibility as the platform administrator, ensuring that the setup, testing, and user guidance were all in place, so the transition ran smoothly. Throughout the process, I learned how to adapt with different working style, they systematically about end-to-end impact and work closely with team leader to solve issue together. It became an enrichment for me, also experience that strengthened both my technical and collaborative capability. Okay, next, the last but not least, if you need VA who can on-platform admin, streamline your workflow, and support your global team, I'm ready. I'm here to step in and elevate your operation. I ensure your tool perform at their best so your team can perform even better. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now is the time for questions. If we have anybody
Yeah,
interested.
Sudrajat. Yeah, I got a few questions here, Sudrajat. Tell me, did you have any issues with any of the systems that you were monitoring? And if so, how did you handle those issues?
Yeah, there are several issues. For one is, technical issue is bug everywhere. From the assignment, there will be a bug like I and PM or the team lead can assign the task with some user. So the bug impact is the user can see all of the text. So I prepare for plan B when the training. I sounding to other member when using the active time or tracking system, they can use the text for their role. So the tracking can be fit and be, we got another challenge in here. So the active time is not only web-based, it can be run by extension. And one of our member also facing bug on extension that cannot install on the laptop. So we prepare the plan B. Plan B is using ActiveTime apps with Android. Also, I provide the one-on-one hands-on and training material. I think that's our problem.
Gotcha. And you mentioned, training materials. Was there an opportunity for you then to, with those challenges, plug those challenges into those training materials, or meaning to like adapt the training materials so that next time those challenges surfaced, that you would had a plan in place that the training was there?
Sorry, Brian, can you repeat?
With the training material that was prepared, did the training material address the challenges that you guys experienced on the project?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I guess it surpassed the challenge because I create 3 training materials. For one, input manual from the platform ActiveTime, and the second was using extension to tracking, and the last one is tutorial how to use ActiveTime from Android.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. The time is up. Now, thank you so much, Sudrajat. Okay, now we're inviting our next finalist, Marlisa Putri.
Hello.
Yes, you may begin your pitch.
Hi, everybody. My name is Marlisa. I work best in roles that require calm clarity, structured thinking, and careful attention to detail. In this Deca experience, my top 2 solutions were validating and organizing performance data, so the team had clean and accurate information, and then translating complex pattern into simple, actionable insight the team could confidently use. These are the strengths I naturally bring, helping teams make a better decision by reducing confusion. So next. For my Deca Challenge portfolio, our team analyzed 3 months of webinar, email, and channel performance for a wellness brand. My role as the analyst was to make the data usable. I clean, organize, and validate the information, identify a shift in audience behavior, and turn complex metric into a clear insight the team could act on. From the clean data, I spot one key pattern. Live attendance keep decreasing while replay engagement was increasing every month. So the problem wasn't the content, it was the audience behavior shift. This insight help us reframe our approach into a replay first nurture strategy and break it down into a step-by-step plan that align with a client's actual capacity. Next. So if you need support in making your data clean, understandable, and decision ready, I can help you as your data and insight analyst. I can assist with a cleaning and validating performance data, organizing information for clarity, and translating trends into practical recommendation you can execute. I'm ready to support global client with a clear communication, structured thinking, and consistent delivery. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Melissa. Now we're inviting the judges if you're interested to ask questions.
I have a question. What was one of the key takeaways from the data, and what was the solution to the client?
The takeaways in here, I see the shift behavior from live content into replay content. So the shift is the behavior of the audience. They choose to watch the replay in their flexible time.
What tools did you use to organize the data from different channels?
In this task, I use Excel and spreadsheet to do the task, and then use Python for double check if there is anomaly data.
Okay.
Do you code?
Yeah.
Or you can do simple coding, or that's great. That's really good.
There's still a little bit of time. Are there anyone who wants to ask more questions?
Can we go back a slide? I'd just like to see that if that's possible. Yeah.
Marlisa, is that an actual screenshot from the task? The graph? Okay.
Yes. I use trend line to a spark line to draw the line, and using if function for the information node, it decrease and increase.
Great.
Correct.
Makes sense.
How did you? I guess you made the. How do you make the PowerPoint? You used Canva as well, or
I use a Google Slide.
Google Slides? Okay.
Yes.
Have you used? I know for Python. What do you use it usually for? Just
Actually, I'm still learning the Python because I want to expand my analytical tools. So I'm learn the Python, but yeah, still beginner.
How are you learning it? Like what are you doing to gain the knowledge?
I taking IBM data analyze in Coursera.
That's great. Good for you.
Okay.
Hey, the time is almost up. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, we're going to the next finalist, Jihan Malidia. Jihan, you may begin your pitch.
Okay, thank you. Hi, panelists. I'm Jihan. Before joining this competition, I was worked as a B2B marketing specialist where the audience and strategy are already set. I chose role as a digital marketer in my team because I want a real challenge to improve my skill. I had to start from zero to complete my task, like find who the audience is, what they interest, and planning any strategy before create the content. Through that process, I learned that client didn't just need an ideas, they need a structure, like a workflow for content schedule, audience insight, and optimizing the right keyword for posts and caption that truly engage with people. Please next. During this challenge, my team was tasked to make a new podcast episode for our client, Virtary. The goal was to grow the listener and engagement numbers. And as a digital marketer, I create a strategy included shortening the duration to retain attention from listeners, planning promotion across their social media platform like Instagram, LinkedIn,
as well as their newsletter, and optimizing every piece with SEO. And as a result, my team publishes efficiently, stay aligned with our goals, and achieve measurable audience growth. The structure I built made collaboration easier with our team, and the SEO optimizing caption increased discoverability, making sure the content reaches the right audience at the right time. Next. So yeah, if you need a virtual assistant who can think strategically, execute precisely, and adapt globally with the tile-driven work, I'm here to contribute with your business to the next stage of growth. Thanks for your time, and I would love to hear your question or feedback. Thank you.
Okay. Can you go one slide back, please? Okay.
Sorry?
So you said you created content strategy. So when you created, obviously you already analyzed the already existing content they had. So what were the changes that you think were not up to mark, and what changes you did?
Uh, Sorry, I can hear your voice. Can you repeat again?
So I think you said you created content strategy. So what were the changes you did to the strategy from the existing one?
Yeah. Uh, Honestly, we have discussed and using the metrics for the client, and after discuss with my team, we sort the uh, duration in the podcast because the audience is live on the live bit on the podcast, like they not stay until the end. So we sorting the duration because I want to retain the attention from the listener. And then
What tools did you use?
we use in platform for share the preview podcast to make an audience interest with our content.
Okay. What are the
Like that.
tools did you use?
Yeah.
Which tools did you use? You said you analyze and you came up with SEO, better strategy for SEO. Obviously, you use some tools, right? Or did you use AI to look to analyze the keywords? What was your approach?
I use Google Trends for my tools and ChatGPT to engage.
Okay, that's great. Smart
Okay,
way.
thank you.
Part of the B2B marketing, you said your B2B marketing strategies before. Did you do again like LinkedIn on this? I guess. Is
Yeah.
Can you maybe go through some sort of strategy how you mapped that out, and I guess the results of how many followers I guess you gained and stuff like that?
Uh, hmm. For the LinkedIn,
Yeah. Or I guess another B2B strategy, social media.
honestly, with my experience, I had the strategy is already set for our company, and for the LinkedIn, I think strategy use the data from the client and work with, and it will work with it.
Thank you.
Okay, the time is up. Thank you so much, Jihan.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, next we're inviting Gamilawati Gaminta. Kak Gege, you may begin your pitch. Gege, can you on mic? Okay, you're unmuted now.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you can start.
Okay, good day, panelists. Nice to meet you here, and thanks for this opportunity. My name is Gege, and I support business through two cores. The first one is CRM updates, including clean data, clear structure, updating status, accurate tracking, and organized reporting. And the second one is customer support, where are focusing on fast problem identifications, clear communications, and trust building through strong goals. Okay, next. Through my work and Deca projects, I've done to delivering proven results. For CRM tasks, I transform scarce data into a clean and organized structure, improved data accuracy, analyzed content performance, and created a system that helps clients understand their audience better. So these improvements help them to make decisions faster and maintain better visibility over their workflow. And for customer support side, I strengthen operations by creating structure, short-term and long-term support goals. Short-term and long-term support goals, improving communication strategies, and segmenting their audience for more targeted messagings. These tasks help to respond audience with more confidence and consistency. So, in the summary, I've proven what I can deliver through my Deca work, and I'm excited to bring the same impact to upscale your business. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, now
I have a question.
Yes.
What CRM were you using?
What? Sorry?
Which CRM platform?
Platform. I use tools. I use Google Sheets and Microsoft Excels. But for CRM, we have several tools that we can use. But I think the concept and the logic is universals. My strength is understanding the system, not depend on the tools, because the tools is the same foundations. Yeah, it's like data structure, pipeline flow, segmentations, follow up. Yeah, that's.
Juliette, can we go back to that slide with a lot of information on it?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Go back to the slide.
Gigi, you were using those tools to pull, once you got the data out of the CRM, did you have an actual CRM? What's what Ryan was asking, I think. Did you have an actual CRM that you were pulling the data out of? Like, were you using HubSpot? Were you using Salesforce?
Basically for Deca's project, I have from matrix data from matrix data, but I use these tools Google Sheets because I collaborate with the teams, so we use Google Sheets because it's a real time we can updating the data. But
what was the data coming from? Which platform were you pulling it from and into Google Sheets? Do you know?
What platform?
Which CRM platform?
What CRM platforms? Basically, I built the structure in Excel system in that sheets. So I adding engagement rate to find the highest and the lowest engagement rate, and then next we can segmenting that audience. Yeah.
And then the customer support solution side of it, what was the typical customer that you were having to support? What was the typical customer you were having to handle questions from, or whatever interactions you were having with them?
Oh, sorry.
So like if I'm looking at the customer support side, I see in the example you've provided, Elizabeth is a career coach from remote work strategist based in, I'm going to guess that says Austin. Was when you were building your support solutions, what audience were you having to build it for? Was it typically what we see here, which is a young professional female in the United States, or was it more dynamic than that?
Yeah, we targeted for young professional so we make communications we can make communications based on our segmenting, yeah, our audience segmenting.
Okay. Thanks, Gigi.
Okay, thank you so much, Gege. The time is up. Now, we're going to invite our last finalist of the day, Rosanna Descanti. Rosanna, you may begin your pitch.
Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you all. I'm Oza. I'm a digital marketer, an insight-driven digital marketer who supports clients through digital VA services. I offer two main solutions that are simple but essential. First, social media preparation, where I focus on understanding the audience, tracking trends, and creating content ideas that truly fit the brand identity. And second, content support, where I turn those ideas into clear, polished, and ready to post execution. And next, I will talk about my Deca portfolio. During the recent challenge, I was responsible for managing social media for both the internal team and clients. I monitored trends, translated them into brand fit content, collaborated with the design and copy teams, and maintained engagement to keep the channel active and consistent. And this role helped the team maintain a relevant and stable digital presence. As you can see, these are some examples from the projects I work on, the content plan and the ready to post content to LinkedIn channel. Okay, next. So why choose me to help grow your digital presence? Because I always start with the why, what the audience cares about, and why a trend matters. And from there, I define the what, the content that fits best, and ultimately I build toward growth, content that is not just good but truly works. Okay, that's all from me. I'm ready to support your daily tasks and collaborate with our global teams. Thank you.
Okay, now is the time for questions and answers. Judges, if you would like to ask a question, you may.
Yeah. So Rosanna, how do you said you did the market research to see, what the digging for the why, basically. So let's say for LinkedIn or for just take a social media platform, how do you what tools do you use to find the why and the market?
Actually, it depends on the channel where I used to, and then like what the audience for that brand. I usually do the research on Google Trends, or maybe I'm searching on the and searching on the channel and looking for what the audience behavior on that platform. So after that, I will know how to create content what will be fit on that brand.
So, that's great. So, for the audience behavior, how do you kind of check that? And are there any AI tools involved?
Oh, maybe I sometimes I use tools like maybe in Sprout Social. I usually use that. We can see like the typical audience on that platform.
Was that for Inspo Social?
Sprout Social. It's something kind of tools for social media research and also management.
Okay. Oh, so then you kind of is that for what sort of platforms do you have experience in? Do you have experience on LinkedIn?
Sometimes, but mostly I'm expressed in Instagram and TikTok.
And I guess the tools, the one you mentioned, Sport Social. I
Yes.
think that's what, yeah, use that for
Yeah.
Instagram. I see.
For Instagram mostly.
Okay.
Rosanna, did you utilize any tools for the placement of it, or were you directly going into each social media platform and doing it? Meaning, were you scheduling out any sort of posts and
Sorry?
posting across? When you were doing your posts on, we see Instagram and LinkedIn here, were you using any tools to schedule the posts out, or were you manually going into each platform and doing it one at a time?
Oh, sometimes I scheduling. In Sport Social, we can scheduling also. Sometimes I just post it direct on that social that on platform.
Great. When you were in Sprout Social, when you were using Sprout, did you ever cross post, meaning have the same post going to multiple platforms at one
Yes,
time?
yes. I scheduling. Maybe some content sometimes mirroring from one channel to one channel, so I scheduling together.
Great. Thank you.
Do you have a great story, like for example, where you turned a page from, I don't know, a few thousand to, I guess, more, where you got like many followers, so you grew like an account by a lot? Do you have a story like that? Maybe you could share.
Oh, yeah. Sharing. Can you repeat? I think I misunderstanding.
If you have maybe an example of where you grew an account from, I don't know, a few thousand to, I don't know, I guess, tens of thousands, or do you have a story where we could kind of measure the, you know, the success you had? That'll be
I think there is some account I've ever handled outside the Deca portfolio from my previous I've ever reached what in TikTok. Maybe I usually I post content from the trend and boom is FYP, so the views getting better than the previous post.
Oh, great. Okay, so you any sort of numbers or percentages?
For that's a new account, so I think it's quite a lot, maybe around 50,000 views. I think it's quite a lot for a new account.
Great, nice, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the time is up. Thank you so much, Oza. Thank you. Okay. Now, that is our last and final finalist. So, congratulations to all the finalists. You've just completed one of the most intense parts of Deca VA Hunt 2025. All of you can breathe now. The hard part's over. Now, before we end the night, I want to extend a very deep thank you to our champion panelists. Thank you so very much, Evan, Sunil, Nader, Brian, and Ryan. Thank you so very much. This entire event is a pilot project for Virtary Academy, created because currently Indonesia's job market is struggling. The unemployment is high, and many talented people never get the chance to meet international clients. But tonight, because of your generosity and willingness to show up, you've given some of these finalists something life-changing. For some, their first real experience with international level clients and expectations. We cannot thank you enough for contributing to this mission. And to the finalists, the winner will be announced later on, the 30th November. So stay tuned. This is so very exciting. Until then, breathe, relax, and celebrate your effort for the night. Okay, you are now allowed to exit the Zoom call. And champion panelists, thank you so very much. See you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
You're
Thank
welcome,
you, everybody.
everyone.
Thank you.
Great job.
Ryan, Nader, everyone.
Thank you, Rainy.
Thank you
Juliette.
Thanks,
all.
Rainy.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you all. Bye.
Great job, Randy and team.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you,
Thank you so
Sunil.
much. Thank you so much.
Bye,
Really well.
Evan.
Bye, Rainy.
For the finalists, you can go back to
Nader, bye. Thank you.
So for the
Bye.
finalists, you can go back to Discord. You can breathe, cool off the temperature. See you there.
You
Okay.
guys did amazing. All right.
Thank you, Kak Anya.